Hey folks, John Codebusters here, going to show you how to do a Baconian cipher. This time we're going to go for a sequence cipher. The idea behind a sequence Baconian is where all of the letters in the A and the B text are taken in order. Now, one of the things that's really nice with the sequence cipher is it allows you to pick a word and come up with some sort of annotation on the word, so they have to figure out what the which annotation in the letters of the word tell you whether it's an A or a B. You can make it a little bit harder by going with a well, if you want the easiest, you make it a 5-letter word, make the line width be a width of 5. I'll show you that in a minute, or a multiple of 5. If you want to make it harder, then you come up with a word that's not a multiple of 5, and you make your line width not a multiple of 5. So that makes it a little bit harder because, as you know, Baconian is in groups of 5, and when it's in groups of 5, it's a lot easier for them to do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and use one of the new features of the Baconian Cipher tool in order to generate a question. Now, we did let the test builder go ahead and create us a quote. You want something that's between 30 and 40 characters. Give us a nice one here. And also, you really want it so that the end of it's not obvious. So, this one here, you can see the last word is not an obvious word that someone would pick. So what we can do, take advantage of the suggest AB, and we come in here and say, all right, well, it needs a little bit of what do I want to work with? How many letters do I want to be in? Do I want it to be easy with a 5-letter word, or do you want it to be harder? Let's go with the easy approach. So we're going to come up with a 5-letter word. How about power? Nice little 5-letter word. And we say generate. And notice there's this hard button here. We're just going with the easy. So here's an example. The A's are just plain letters. The B's have a little cross on above it, or maybe here's a B with the dots underneath it. And you can tell it to regenerate. So we get some of these a little bit harder. You got the dots on the above are A's, and the stars below are B's. You hit generate as many times, it'll give you all the different types of options to work from. As you can see, let's go and take something down here where we got greater than on the bottom and A's on the top. And you have a choice. Do you want whether A and B to be A and B? So the dot for the bottom, I like that one there. So we're going to use that. And boom, now what we've got, as you can see, anything with the A on the top is a B. Anything with the greater than sign on the bottom is an A. And we want to make it easier for them. So let's go ahead and make it be a group of 5. Put a little space at the end so it groups the words in here. And you can see power, 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 power. This is actually not a bad one. It's a little bit easier for them to solve because they can see it in groups of 5. You want to make it harder? Get rid of the space, or well, let's leave the space here. Make our line width different numbers. You can see, when it's in groups of 5, it's a lot easier. Let's try a different word. Let's go and show you what happens with, we're going to do a 6-letter word. And so for that 6-letter word, how about, let's see, flower. And we're going to say generate. All right, but let's go for something that's hard and generate a hard example. Now you can see with a hard one, you've got different levels. You got these upside down glyphs and right side up glyph, and you've got them there. That one's not too bad. Here's one where if it's on the top on the E odd letters, then it's an A. If it's on the bottom on the even letters, it's a B. And then if it's blank, it's the opposite. It's a little bit harder to do, but it is doable. Looking here, we've got one where if it's on the top, it's an A. If it's on the bottom, it's B. But you've got whether it's single line or double lines that might confuse them in there. Let's see if we can see something. You got lots of different choices. Here's one where this one's a really hard one. You can see if it's a U on the top or a W on the bottom. So in other words, if it's pointing up, it's an A. If it's pointing down, you've got the hat and you've got the I like to call it a bat, then it's a B. So lots of different choices. Let's just see how that one looks. As you can see, and again, remember if it's a cup, it's an A. You can see that there. If it's upside down, it is a B. And of course, make this be a little bit, and then that's a 6 letter, so you want a multiple of 6. And see, with 48, you get flower, flower, flower. So a multiple of 6 is a little bit harder, but it looks kind of pretty to go ahead and do that. So now that we've done that, let's see, we've got to get our question, following symbols and code. Okay, that's good. And how many points? 39 characters, 264. And you might want to adjust it. So in this case here, we did something to make it be a little bit harder. So even though it says it's 264, because of what we've done, I would probably bump this up to be, let's go 304 points, or maybe even 314. So now we've done that, and we have successfully generated ourselves a Baconian cipher, a sequence Baconian cipher. You click save, and you go on to the next question in your test. I hope you have a wonderful day.